Yo everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you can tell from what's on your screens right now, it's a little bit of a different video because you might notice a certain name here. Yeah, so I did some moving 3 days ago, as you can see. And I don't know, for this video, I guess, I don't know, I wanted to do some moving content, but I thought like the moving might be boring, so I figured I would just like commentate over like the highlight run, I guess. And yeah, see how it goes. But yeah, had a decent time, as you can see. Yeah, still a minute behind first and second, but it happens. maybe I'll get it down further another day, but yeah, I mean, I didn't play the seed perfectly, as you're going to see in the analysis, but I think if I played it perfectly, it could have been closer to 2 minutes flat, but probably still not sub 2 or probably not sub Blinky's time either. But yeah, still felt pretty good about it, even though it was a relatively easy seed and I didn't play the best, but it's fine. But yeah, we'll just get into the run here. So we start off here, divided highway. We have white car, all white road lines. So Bolivia makes a lot of sense, especially with the red brick architecture and just the overall feel. And there's like one main divided road in Bolivia, which is like the 1/4, which is like the road from La Paz to Oruro. And then I quickly look for an angle and I see this section here, which looks good because as you can see, the rest of the thing is fairly like different angle. So I zoom in here and then I see this and like, yeah, that works. And then I send. So that was round one, which was pretty good. Couldn't really ask for a better round one than that. Maybe the Eiffel Tower or something, but yeah, that was a nice one. And then this, I kind of fumbled this round slightly because I didn't notice the coast here initially. Like I didn't look around properly enough. But yeah, you can tell this coast here. Yeah, which would have helped later on, as you're gonna see. But yeah, so I moved down the road. I don't really go as fast as I could have. I probably should have just committed to fast moving until I changed the road. Um, but yeah, it's a little bit slow in the moving department, but that's fine. Then we get to this main road here, and there's I noticed this mosque, which is useful for later on. But we also have an address on the sign around the corner here, which I saw and went back to. So we have Colombo Road, Negombo, and Negombo is the city like north of Colombo, which is here. So I kind of skillettied this because I kind of just like thought Colombo Road might be the yellow road because, you know, um, it's the road that goes to Colombo, right? So I like kind of looked towards the yellow road, but I'm like not seeing anything that really works. And then I'm like, oh, this kind of lines up, but I spent too long before realizing that this was wrong, basically. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I'm wasting so much time here. But then I see the mosque POI on this road, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. And I'm like, okay, yeah. Then I see the coast. I'm like, kind of kicking myself because, like, if I had the coast, I would have found it so much easier, right? I guess I should show you on this. But yeah, it's like if you have the coast, right, then you only scan like this road, like you scan those ones, right? You just ignore the yellow road completely because yeah, the coast doesn't go to the yellow road, which kind of wasted a lot of time. So that's kind of what I mean by I didn't play it perfectly. Like, I just wrongly assumed the Colombo Road was the yellow road, but the Colombo Road is not named. Maybe this is the Colombo Road, but it is talking about the yellow road. But oh wait, maybe it is. Maybe it is talking about the yellow road, but it was just a yeah. I don't know. I thought it was a valid assumption to assume it was the yellow road, but I just didn't process the coast, which would have saved a bit of time here. But yeah, let's get back into the run. Yeah, just lined it up then and just sent. Didn't click the right intersection, but it wasn't really on an intersection properly. Then we get round 3 here, which is another Bolivia, and as you know, Bolivia is pretty good for me. So I immediately recognized the road, but I still like kind of moved just to like get a picture of how the road angles, I guess. But I thought it would be this section of the road. I think in the Plonket guide it says something about how the pavement on this road is like extra white or something, which you can kind of see. But yeah, try to look for this angle, which I don't know. I probably should have just done no moving because, as you can see, this is unfortunate as well. So I see this POI, and I was like, okay, is that right? I like space block it and kind of like keep looking for like another 20 seconds, and I'm just looking at things that work because, as I'll show you afterwards, the mapping is a little bit questionable. But yeah, I ended up just sending without seeing anything else. But yeah, I could have saved a lot of time on this. But I'll show you this one as to what happened. This was lock number 3 in Bolivia, which was this one. So yeah, it's just like the white pavement. But we had this, right? And we had this. Like, I don't know. It's like you'd POI pinpoints are like kind of not common in ACW, I guess. But it's also in between curves, so I guess it works. But like the POI is what made me consider it, but I probably should have just sent because yeah, I would have saved 20 seconds. And then with the Sri Lanka round, I probably could have saved 30 seconds if I saw the coast at the start. Which then would have put me quite close to Blinky's time. But yeah, it happens. But yeah, that was that. And then back to this. Also, I'll have this linked in the description if you just want to see the full run in whole, but it's currently unlisted. Yeah, then we get Norway here. And I decided to go this way, which wasn't really based off of much. Pretty bad zoom into Norway here because it ends up being a lot more north than I initially thought. So we have the E6, which is the road that goes up all of Norway. And then we get to another sign here with the 94 on it. And my brain I kind of trolled this one. Maybe it's because I thought I was on really good pace or something, but yeah, like Alta is like I guess it's south, but like the way I don't know. Like when I saw it was south, I was like it's southwest, but I assumed for some reason it could be southeast. So I'm looking here, and I realized the Hammerfest I knew afterwards, but I switched over to here quickly, and then I probably don't need to line up the road here. Like it just wastes a second looking down because like it's a clear, distinct off-road angle. But yeah, that was fine. I guess we'll go look at that very briefly. So yeah, that was yeah. Like this, probably didn't need to look down for, and yeah, I probably should have known where Hammerfest was immediately because it's pretty big, as you can see. Okay, I just had to cut there, but yeah, I probably should have known where Hammerfest is, as you can see. But yeah, and also Alta being south makes more sense for here, I guess. But like in theory, like Alta's south here, and Alta's south here if we got to this road or whatever. But you get me. Yeah, but decent round overall, but lucky to have went the right way as well, because probably wouldn't have found much going the other way. But yeah, definitely could have been a few seconds faster at minimum, but that was fine. And then this, I kind of trolled this one. I spent too long thinking about the location when I was pretty sure of where it was, and then I like moved to like look for no reason. And then yeah, like it's 11 seconds before I opened the map, but like I don't know, like within like 3 seconds, I was like, okay, it's probably this road. And then I just clicked the first river and see it curves on both sides, and then it was correct. But yeah, that's just a relatively distinct road in Panama. Just if you look at where coverage is, like it's like ocean west. It's like, well, northwest. It's like there's nothing else really that makes sense. I guess this road maybe, but yeah, and I guess here technically, but yeah, I mean, there's not much other things it could have been. So with this, it's like yeah. Yeah, that was a nice round 5 to get. Definitely helped the run. And this is overall times for each round. 14 seconds round 1, which, yeah, could have been slightly faster, I guess. But that was good. And probably didn't need to confirm the pinpoint because it looked perfect before. I spent like 2 seconds looking around. This was a skill issue. Yeah. With the not seeing the coast. But that is fine. Then round 3 was, yeah, I mean, I had the 5K in like 20 seconds. And I just wasted some time moving to here. But yeah, probably could have been like a 15-second 5K in theory, which would have saved 30 seconds, but it happens. And then this was okay. I kind of trolled with the Alta direction, but happens. And then round 5, yeah, should have opened the map quicker. But overall, pretty good. As you can see on the leaderboard, it's 5th all time, but there's only videos of 3 of them, which I guess is like makes them official, I guess, like the Jan one, the Blinky one, and my one. I don't think there's videos for the top 2 because they're not on speedrun.com anyway, which is like the site, I guess. But yeah, it was I think it was like 15 minutes into my first like ACW moving session of the day, which was like the first one since I got back from Sweden. So it was a nice start to the moving arc that I'm undertaking, but we might try and do some 100Ks or yeah, different map 25Ks or something, or maybe try and get this lower. But at this point, like beating this is just going to be super seat dependent. So yeah, it's a little bit demotivating to grind for, but I'll think about it. But yeah, I guess that will be it for the video. Let me know if you want moving content or have any ideas for what to do with it, because like I think if I commentate moving, like I'm not gonna get very fast times is the issue. But maybe if I do bare bone commentary, then could make it good. But yeah, that will be it for the video. I'll probably have a duels video out before or after this on the same day, just to keep the no move enjoyers happy. But yeah, that will be it for the video. Hope you all enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye and peace.